Well, hello there and welcome back to my channel, or of course welcome to my channel if you're new. If you are new, then hello, lovely to meet you. My name is Alex, and if you are new here, then make sure you put that subscribe button on and also put the notification bell on so you're notified of every single time that I upload. Now for today's video, I am going to be doing my July favourites. Happy August, I cannot believe it. And I'm going to just address the elephant in the room, my hair. I know it's a lot more blonde than what you are used to seeing. It's not quite what I want. It's still a little bit too like yellowy blonde, so I need to get some sort of toner or something to make it a little bit more like platinumy rather than being like a straight up bright blonde, if you know what I mean. So yeah, hair is looking a bit crazy at the moment, but I am looking into getting it sorted. So we are going to dive into my July favourites. I can't quite believe it's August. August is my birthday month. My birthday is on Thursday, which is the 6th of August. I'm going to be 23, which is absolutely crazy. If your birthday is in August as well, let me know down below what date it is, because we are August babies together. So if you've been around on my channel for a really long while, actually, this foundation favourite will come as no surprise to you, and it's the Revolution Conceal and Define foundation. Now this is not new, like I've had this for years now. I don't know, is it a couple of years or so? I can't remember how long this has been out for. It's been out for a very long time, but I keep going back to it recently. I think I've got so many foundations in my collection. I have about 17 foundations, but I keep going back to this one. It is £9. It's not, you know, expensive or anything. It's from the drugstore, and the formula is just so good, and whenever I just want to put on a really good foundation, I know it's going to work, I go to this one. It has really nice coverage, it's got a really nice formula, it's not too matte and it's not too dewy, it's got like a demi matte finish, so it's absolutely perfect. If you've got oily skin, I don't know if this is going to be the most perfect foundation for you, but for someone like me who has an oily T-zone, but I do have more of like a normal outer area, if you know what I mean, this foundation goes absolutely perfect. I have loved this foundation for the longest time, so yeah, I really enjoy it. Let me know down below if you like this foundation as well. So I have two concealer favourites this month. Both of them are different, like they're meant... just throwing it across the room. Yeah, as I was saying, both these concealers are much different from each other, if that makes sense. The first favourite is actually an oldie of mine, and that's the Urban Decay All Nighter. Now I love this because the coverage is amazing. Whenever I've got a blemish that I just want to cover, maybe I'm not even putting like a full face of makeup on, if I'm just going out somewhere but I want to cover up a blemish, I will pick up this concealer. Now this is very expensive for how much product you get in here. So you get 3.5ml, and I believe this is like £21. It could be more than that, I can't exactly remember. Now if you are an OG of this channel, this was probably my second video that I filmed. I think I've spoken about this before in a previous video, but Frank actually bought me this concealer well over 2 years ago now, so this is very much expired, to review this on my channel. So a little side note for you, but yeah, this concealer is unreal. I know it's expensive, but it is worth every single penny, because if you're like me and suffer with blemishes and you want something that has really good coverage, then you need this concealer. I did used to have the foundation, but I don't have that anymore because it was expired and it was really bad, but the concealer still works fine for me. I am going to look into getting the foundation again. It is the same as the foundation concealer essentially. It has extremely full coverage, like oh my goodness, if you have got like oily combination skin, you're looking for a full coverage foundation, the All Nighter by Urban Decay is unreal. But yeah, the concealer just works absolutely fine if you just want to put like a nice foundation on underneath but you still want really good coverage. You need this concealer in your life, and I need to pick up another one. I have actually, to be fair, I did buy one off my Patreon. She's like never used it before, so I have got a new one on the way, so I'm going to throw this one because it's extremely old. Now the other concealer that is my favourite, it's complete opposite. This is more of a hydrating dewy concealer, and that's the Morphe one. I don't really hear many people talk about this concealer. The only person I hear talk about it is Jaclyn Hill, but that's a given really, isn't it? I haven't heard any other like YouTuber or influencer talk about this, and it is so freaking good. This is £10. You actually get 4.5 mils. You get a little bit more than the Urban Decay one, but this has such good coverage. It's so hydrating, so if you have more of like the dry to like normal skin, you're gonna really like this. The reason I like it is because I do like to use a dewy hydrating concealer. You guys know that from my foundation concealer collection. A lot of my concealers are hydrating. I prefer to put like a really matte foundation on. If I then put a matte concealer over the top of that, that's when it starts to make my skin look really cakey. So I do like to use more of a matte foundation with a hydrating concealer, and it works perfectly for me. And yeah, this is really freaking good. The foundation is matte, this is hydrating. I do have both. I have the foundation as well, and I do really like their foundation, but I've been reaching for this concealer like so consistently. So if you haven't tried this out already, I would definitely recommend it. It doesn't really break the bank. It's only £10. Only thing with Morphe, I think you can get free delivery. You spend over £20. So yeah, this is very good. Really like this. Quite a new product in my collection, which I have reviewed very recently, is this by Revolution. This is the chocolate like contour palette. I have mine in the shade Fair. And guys, this is amazing. Like, you get a contour shade and you get a highlighter. Both of these products are absolutely incredible. Like, this contour shade for fair skin, so good. This highlighter, so good. Like, hello, that is incredible. I think this is only £6. And you get 2 steps to your makeup routine in one, and plus it's very travel friendly. It's not the thinnest compact, but I think that's obviously because the pans look like chocolate. But yeah, it's quite travel friendly. You can just chuck it in your handbag, and you do actually get a mirror. It's not obviously the biggest mirror, but you can see the section of your face that you're putting your highlight and stuff. So yeah, I'm a massive fan of that. Plus it smells like cocoa powdery chocolate. And yeah, I really enjoy this. I honestly was so impressed with this when I tried it. I tried this, the Caramel Nudes palette, and the Revolution Chocolate Dip Mascara, which to be honest, should have put in this video as well because I have been using that so much recently. Yeah, this and the Chocolate Dip Mascara, amazing. The reason I don't put a lot of eyeshadow palettes is because I just swap out them so consistently. So if I include an eyeshadow palette in my video, it's because I have been continuously using it. A lot of palettes I do love, but I've only used them like once and then don't pick them up for another like while. Do you know what I mean? I have so many palettes, so it's hard to keep going back to the same one. But yeah, very impressed with this. I absolutely love it. It's from the drugstore. What else can you want? It's a very banging highlighter, and the contour shade is absolutely perfect for fair skin. I've got the Morphe face palette on today, and as I said in the video, the contour is too warm, but this contour shade is absolutely perfect. I should have used this today. Okay, the rest of this is like eye related items. So firstly, I have been constantly using this brow set. I've been constantly using this brow set since I got it, and it is the P. Louise Oh So Browtiful. Now, despite the fact oh my god, my nails are about to fall off. These are like Primark nails, by the way. The fact that I had like issues with their customer service, it did end up coming in the end, but like so randomly. By the looks of their email, I didn't think they were going to send it to me, but then it just randomly turned up one day and I was like, oh, okay. Anyway, despite the fact that I had issue with the customer service, and despite the fact that the brush on this brow gel is absolutely freaking huge, I have been using this so much. Every single time I do an eye look, I reach for this. Today, I've reached for it. The brow pencil, it doesn't feel like super luxurious. It feels really lightweight, really like plasticky, but the actual formula of the pencil itself is amazing, and I do really like the brow gel. I just hate the fact that the brush is so huge. Like, I don't understand why they thought a mascara wand would be perfect for brow gel, because I love the small, just like Gimme Brow, the really small brushes to proper like go through your brow properly, but I just feel like you can't do it like that. But despite all that, I have been constantly using these. You can actually buy these separately now, so if you wanted just to try the pencil, you can buy this. I can't remember the prices. I will link everything down below if you're interested, but yeah, I have constantly been using these, so they're a favourite. Okay, the next favourite is, you know, not something I've ever included in a favourites before, I think, and that is these little wet liners. These are by Dumb Blonde Cosmetics. You can buy these on Etsy. I believe her shop is on. Obviously, again, I will leave everything linked down below. I have been, again, constantly reaching for these wet liners. Not in my YouTube videos, but on my Instagram. If you go to my Instagram, I have been using them constantly in my looks, just to do like maybe on the cut crease. I did a little fancy little lace kind of pattern with them. I don't know, I've just really been enjoying them. I know they're very much on trend at the moment, these wet liners. I believe the Dumb Blonde Cosmetics are the most cheap ones I've come across. I know the Sheen Cosmetics ones are a little bit more expensive and you don't get as many, but with Dumb Blonde Cosmetics you get 8 of, this is the, I'm not telling you properly, these are the milkshake ones that I've got, the milkshake collection, which is the pastel liners, and you also get a white in there, and you can get all 8 for £30, where I believe Sheen, I think it's 6 for £30. So the Dumb Blonde Cosmetics are the most affordable that I've come across for the amount that you get. I didn't want to spend a lot of money on these just because I'm not going to use them every single day. I'm just going to use them for Instagram, so I did what I usually do and just hunt around and see what ones are the most affordable. And unless there's like an indie brand that does them for less, Dumb Blonde Cosmetics, or Dumb Blonde Cosmetics is an indie brand, but unless it's a brand I haven't heard of, these are the cheapest ones I've come across. Why was that so difficult to explain? But anyway, I've been loving these. You literally just get a little bit of water. I usually just fill the cap with a bit of water, dip your brush, swirl it around, put it on your eye, done. It dries down really quickly. And they don't really crack on me. I found I do have really creasy eyelids, so sometimes they might crack on me depending on where I put the liner, but they haven't really cracked on me that much. So yeah, I'm very impressed with these. You can buy these individually or you can buy them in sets. So yeah, been absolutely loving these. Let me know down below if you've been using these like wet liners, because I know they are a huge trend at the moment. Hello, so obviously this is not part of the video. I'm so stupid because I forgot to include something in this video that I have constantly been using and talking about recently, and it's the Barry M High-Vis liners. Why did I forget about them? They are literally unreal. I've been using the pencils more than the liquid liners, but I have used the liquid liners as well. I'll put a photo up of the looks that I've done with the liquid and the pencils, but you know, in previous videos I have used like the pink one, I've used the purple one, I think I used the blue one in my Elf Retro Paradise video, so I'm constantly using them, and I don't know why I forgot to include them in this video because they are absolutely unreal. Like, if you're looking for affordable, colourful eyeliners, you need to pick these up by Barry M because they're so affordable. I think the pencils are £3.99 and then these little liquid ones are £4.99. So super affordable, and if you want to get creative with your eye looks, definitely recommend picking these up. They are so good. But I thought I'd swoop this little clip in there because I can't believe I actually forgot about them. Like, I've been using them constantly on my YouTube and my Instagram, so don't know why that slipped my mind. But anyway, let's get back to the video. And the last favourite of July is the Beauty Bay Pastels palette. Now, this palette is absolutely incredible. I know that this got so many like mixed reviews. A lot of people didn't like it. People thought it was patchy, didn't blend well, wasn't pigmented enough. I had a very good experience with it. I really like this. You get a lot of colours in here, pretty much any pastel colour you'd need. You've got yellow, orange, pinks, purple, greens, and you get a blue as well. I don't think you can get any more pastels than that. And yeah, I've been really enjoying this. This is £10 for 8 shades. It's obviously not the most incredible eyeshadow palette I've ever used in my life, and this is a pastel eyeshadow palette. It's not going to be the most pigmented thing you ever use in your life because it's not used initially to do like a proper full-on pigmented eye look. Like, in my personal opinion, I think this is just to help blend out other shades. Like, unless you did a full pastel look, which I did do for the sake of the review, but I would never normally do a pastel eye look, just pastels, do you know what I mean? I have been constantly reaching for this to blend out other shades on my eye. Sorry if I'm really dark, by the way, the sun's like gone behind the clouds. But yeah, I really like this. It's in a really cute, like, travel friendly palette. It's nice and thin, and it also has a little mirror on it, and I did mention it's £10, right? It's so affordable, and yeah, I really enjoy it. I know a lot of people didn't, but I had a very pleasant experience with it, and I really like pastel shades, so yeah, I really like this. So guys, those are all of my July favourites. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please smash the thumbs up button. Let me know down below what was your favourites for the month of July, and of course, if you haven't already, please subscribe down below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!